Hello, this is Arash. Today we are going to have a different video. I have, since I love flying, a lot of the gifts that I receive are kind of flying related. So I have this model of, Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine that I have to build. It's like a hobby model kit, and most of the stuff on it are in Korean. So, the instruction manual and stuff. It's not that complicated, but like there are tiny bits. So I'm hoping that I can just use Google Translate to translate those keywords. Let's start, shall we? Okay, so let's open this puppy and see what's in it. I have this top-down camera, so everything can be visible pretty much in full details. So that, and then we have these parts and these different color parts. And I have my cutter here, so it helps with the, detaching these parts without breaking them. This panel is A and this is panel B. I'm going to use the camera of Google Translate. Hopefully it'll work. Part locating diagram. Let's see what this one says. Part diagram. Okay. Leonardo da Vinci airplane system. I guess it's flying machine. But it's been translated as airplane system. A person can lie down and steer the airplane system designed to be used in manpower only. It is designed to fly, although not practical. Bird as model. What? Okay. Can you decide what you want to say? Although it wasn't put to practical use. Why does it keep changing? But the bird was modeled, born from a 15th century flight study device, expresses nature and technology. Leonardo da Vinci's fusion technology, the convergence technology of, it keeps changing it. Combined skills, it stands out. Okay, so yeah, that's how Google translates. So we understood what it says, right? Hopefully. Anyway, let's continue. The step 1 says that we have B11, B15, and B16. That's 15, 16, and 11. Okay. So we have B11, B15, and B16. And we need 3 and 4 from panel A, A3, and A4. This one. Maybe I can just clean this part a little bit. I could use the utility knife as well. Make it clean and neat. So we need more parts, B6 and B14 as well. But before that, we have to put B4 and B3 together. So these two go together like this. And then we have B16, which we already have it here. And then B6, this guy, and B14, this guy. Oh, this one is already kind of loose. Yay! As we can see here, B16 goes to B6. This part is this way. And then B14 goes here. Now, all of these go to this hole. Next, we need B15, which is this little guy, and B18. This little guy goes to B13, which is this part. This one is easily coming off. This one I have to be careful. B13, and then we have B18 going, oh, actually this way, going in this side, and then we have B15 from this side, and the whole thing goes to this part, this one. So next we need B3, is this guy, spring. So this spring mechanism now goes to this side of our assembly. I think I made a mistake here, so I put part A3 backward. These two are not aligned, so my mistake, but I think it's an easy fix. Okay, so this goes backward. Now it makes sense. This looks so correct right now. Now, spring mechanism to go in the assembly. Now, another part, A6, which is this guy. No, this guy, A6, goes to here, this part, and covers our spring. The next step is to attach B2, but we have another case for Google Translate. I'm just curious what it says. Daughter, click. What? It said daughter here for a second. Now it says click. And it goes to click. It clicked. Look at that. Next is we have A5, B7 and B8. A5, if you put it this way, then we have B7 going to this slot. Looks good. Okay, B8. Pay attention to the direction. We go to step 2 now. For this step, we need B1, which is this guy, and part of B10. You know, I wonder what Leonardo da Vinci used to call these parts. Google Translate to the rescue. Focus. Click until you hear a sound. Please press. Do you think I will learn Korean by the end of this? I guess not. We have panel B1, and then B10 goes to here until it clicks. Oh, it has a locking mechanism. Our gearbox, we're gonna call this gearbox, how about that? Goes to these slots. Crank it. Then I don't know if it should be like that, but we'll see. Another mistake. Base panel is incorrect. It should be the other way. Now it looks better. See, I had to pay attention to these parts here, which I didn't. Now, according to this diagram, this should go here, like this. Step 3, we need B12. Let's grab A2. So B12 should be this side, not the other way around. And then we have A2. I'm assuming these are click and click, because look, they are repeated. I'm learning Korean, I told you. See, this was click, 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 click. Yay! I don't know how it's pronounced in Korean, but at least I know the shape. Next, B17, which are 2 parts apparently. These rods. B17 goes to these notches of B12. And that's how it looks. Next, we need our B11, this bolt, and we need another part, B4. And then B5. Be careful with the room. All of these parts, they go to these 3 holes. Okay, by rotation it actually goes easier. We have our wings and tails now. A1, A7 and A8. Yeah, okay. Those parts in the runner, be careful of damage when removing. This slides in. Now the tail, like this. Another part B9, which is the plaque. And that goes into these slots. Da Vinci's flying machine. And that concludes step 5, which was the final part. And let's not forget the fact that I've learned what click is in Korean. I mean, I don't know how it sounds or how it is pronounced, but if I see it, I would know. Arrow lock, lock in the direction. Arrow up, clockwork, roll in one direction. Lock in the direction of the arrow when released. The wings slowly, it works up and down. Very bad translation, but I guess I can understand. Okay, lock. Crank. And unlock. Yay! It works! This is so cool. And that's how we do it. This is the Da Vinci's flying machine. And let's try it one more time. I still need to work on the gear, those parts, to make them more smooth. So when the spring is at the end of its spin, it doesn't kind of, jitter. But isn't it cool? And this is it. Let me see if I can focus this little. This is our video for today, and I hope you enjoyed watching this, model building kind of video. If you liked it, hit like and get subscribed for the following videos. This is Arash signing off. Bye.